I'm interested in the integration of AI and human performance. We always are very touched whenever we have casualties that are in training or otherwise that are preventable. What have any of you learned about where some of the potential lies in utilizing AI in integration with sensor technology or other types of human performance capabilities?
You know, one of the areas where artificial intelligence, I think, has some of the most greatest promise is in, as Mr. Kitchen mentioned before, is actually in logistics. So if you look at one of the largest causes of casualties, it actually was in, transporting fuel and other resources for the military. This is an area where autonomous vehicles or even leader-follower setups are able to greatly improve the efficiency as well as reduce casualties for the military, and is one of the goals of the Army's robot combat vehicle program that we're collaborating with them on. As we look further, these AI systems are assistive technologies. With our Scale Donovan platform, we're able to assist in key decision making. This is being utilized right now in military planning exercises to help ensure that all of the data and information that the DoD has access to is being integrated into the correct military decisions. So there's an incredibly bright future, I think, for assistive use of artificial intelligence to make the DoD more effective.
This is one of the most exciting things about AI, in my view, is its ability to help expand human thriving. So many will have seen a commercial with one technology provider whose their phone could help users who have speech pathologies or difficulties communicate more effectively. The OpenAI, their ChatGPT has a function for vision-impaired individuals where it describes images for them so that they can participate in knowledge gain and application. And then when we think about in the military context, I mean, it's going to be the AI underlying technology and capability that enables everything from allowing paraplegics to walk again to brain injury prevention and recovery. I mean, the things that this technology, again, I'm not an idealist on this, but the promise is real, and what it means for our society just in general, I think is very promising.
As the son of a paraplegic mother, it's an inspiring concept. Doctor, I wanted to ask a little different twist on that question to you. I've talked with my colleague, Mr. Khanna, to some degree about how we ought to measure the soft power capabilities of some of these AI platforms. How is it that ethicists are thinking about what it would mean for the United States as opposed to China to be the leader in deploying 100,000 AI robot doctors into Africa or Latin America or somewhere else in the global south?
It's all about how we want to have our values embedded into these AI systems. When we are thinking about these principles, one area that especially the DoD has is these systems to be governable. So depending on the level of risk that these systems pose, we want to have oversight. In some cases, the risk is low, so we may want to let the AI make the decision. Imagine a benign example being recommended a movie. That might be bad. But in specific cases, especially the ones that are lethal, we do not want the AI to make the decision. We want human oversight. We want AI to be used to provide us information, patterns that we may have not seen. So we would use those information, and us humans would be able to make the judgment. So these are elements that we need to consider when we are thinking about these.
That will substantially impact scalability and just the scale of being able to deploy the tech, I would think.
If we have a comprehensive governance processes, actually this does not necessarily be viewed as an obstacle with regards to scalability. A robust and comprehensive governance process actually enables us to have standards and policies in place that can easily apply to any AI use case that we have. So with that foundation of AI governance, we would be able to replicate the process for any AI use case that we have.
Thank you. And I haven't given you enough time to answer this question, Mr. Wang, but one of the things that I'm sure we'd like to explore with you further is when we get into this test and evaluation paradigm that you keep coming back to in your testimony, it's important for us to get a concept of what the core principles of that test and evaluation regime would look like, and I hope you'll continue to work with the subcommittee on that. Yield back.